Hi, my name is Nissan Lachman. I am a certified EFT couples therapist, as well as the director of Shlavim at Kav Lenor. Happiness. There's a lot of talk about happiness. Much ink has been spilled and many books have been written. Some people spend their entire lives looking for happiness. What is happiness? How do we attain happiness? Once we get happiness, how could we keep that happiness? So what is it? What's the secret formula? What is the secret to happiness? So the professors at Harvard University back in 1938 had the same exact question, and they decided to do something about it. They decided to study it, and that study is called the Harvard Study of Adult Development. It's a study that's been going on for 82 years and is still continuing. They took 724 teenagers from all different walks of life, rich, poor, achievers, underachievers, people who are successful, people who are not successful, from all different parts of life. And they decided to follow them. And they consistently followed them and interviewed them every 2 years to try and discover the secret to happiness. When they met with them, they did brain scans, they looked at their medical records, they interviewed family members, they spoke to their wives, they spoke to their children, they spoke to their grandchildren, they spoke to their friends and acquaintances, they spoke to their nearest and dearest. And what did they find? The answer is pretty incredible. The results were as follows. The number one predictor for happiness after years of study and research was not wealth, was not fame, was not success, nor was it the amount of degrees that they had hanging on their wall. The number one predictor for happiness was the quality of their relationships. The ones who were securely attached to others, the ones who felt cared for, who felt held, who had friends, who had real deep connections with others, real deep meaningful relationships where they could just be themselves and they could connect and talk. They were found to be physically, emotionally, and psychologically healthier and happier than the ones who are isolated and lonely. So I would say this message applies now more than ever with all that's going on. We're wearing masks, we're social distancing ourselves from others. It's so easy for ourselves or others or people we care for to slip into loneliness, to slip into isolation. So now more than ever, it's important for us to keep our focus, to reach out to others. And let's use this time to develop our relationships with our friends and our family. Let's send some text messages. Let's pick up the phone. Let's call. Let's try to reignite our relationships that were lost and the relationships that we have. Let's try to take it to a new level. Let's use this challenge as an opportunity to grow, to bring light into our own lives and to bring light into others as well.